Chapter 11, The Power of Pause. You are not behind. You are becoming. Aarav didn't realize how exhausted he had been until he finally stopped trying to outrun it. Not just physical tiredness, the kind that sleep could fix. This was deeper. The soul-level weariness of someone who had been sprinting through life without knowing why. It was a Wednesday when it really hit him. He was standing in the middle of his apartment, holding a coffee mug, when a thought came out of nowhere. What if you just didn't do anything today? Not because you were sick, not because something broke, but simply because you don't have to be useful to be worthy. The idea felt radical, almost dangerous. He didn't check his email, didn't open his laptop, didn't plan out the next chapter of his healing. He just paused, sat on the couch, watched the clouds move, took a long bath, let himself nap in the middle of the afternoon like a child who trusted the world to hold him. There was guilt at first. A familiar voice, you're wasting time. You should be doing something productive. You'll fall behind. But Aarav let that voice pass through him like weather. He didn't argue. He just kept breathing. That evening, he wrote in his journal, I used to think rest was what I earned after being enough. But maybe rest is what reminds me I already am. In therapy, Mira called it expansion space. We're conditioned to confuse progress with motion, she said. But some of your biggest growth will happen when you do absolutely nothing, and simply allow yourself to integrate. Aarav realized healing wasn't just about breakthroughs and rituals and tools. It was also about honoring the spaces between the growth. Just like music needs silence to make melody, he needed stillness to make meaning. Over the next few weeks, he started adding intentional pauses to his days. 5 minutes of silence between meetings. Slow, tech-free mornings without rushing into the world. A journaling without prompts, just presence. Looking out the window and watching the light change. Nothing to achieve, just being. And somehow, in those pauses, he felt more alive than he had in all his years of overachievement. Tool from the journey. Sacred stillness. Try this. Block 20 to 30 minutes with no agenda. No phone. No podcast. No productivity. Just sit. Walk. Stretch. Look at the sky. Let your nervous system know. There is no emergency here. You don't need to earn rest. You are allowed to pause. Because you are not a machine. You are a person who is becoming.